big event happening down in Dickson, Tennessee. It is the Robert Spicer Tennessee State Buckdance Championship that's going on. We're bringing Sarah Fennell will join us this morning. Sarah, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Sarah Fennell. Yes, sir.
Yay, awesome. Tell us about the Buckdance Championship. By the way, buck dancing has been around forever. It's so much fun. You see it all the time. Tell us about this event and how great this event is, Sarah.
Well, we are the Tennessee State Buckdance Championship in honor of Mr. Robert Spicer, a Dickson native. And this will be our third state championship, even though the competition has been going on since 2010. And it's being held in conjunction with the Dickson Street Festival in downtown Dickson. We will be located at the War Memorial Stage, which is on South Main, behind the War Memorial Building and in front of the City Hall. And registration starts at 11. The competition starts at 12. We have a great band, Seasoned Grass and Sugar Ridge Bluegrass, that'll be playing for these dancers. Our competition includes all age groups. You're never too young or too old to buck dance. And there's 6 age groups and a flat foot dance and 2 square dance competitions, a youth and a adult. And we will take the first place winners of each of those individual categories. They will come back, compete, and whoever wins is the Tennessee State champion.
That is so awesome. If somebody was watching this morning is like, oh, you know what? I want to do this. How do they get involved? How do they do it?
You just come on down to Main Street at 11 o'clock. There'll be a registration booth. It's $5 to enter the individuals and $30 for a square dance team. You just sign up, wait for your event to be called, and get up there and tell the band what music you'd like to play or dance to. They'll play it and you'll dance for about 30 to 45 seconds, depending on the song, and the judges will score you, and that's it.
Oh, that is so simply fantastic to do that. Now, this is a big deal. You got a proclamation from what you sent me from Governor Bill Lee, correct, about this?
That's correct. As I said, we've been doing this competition since 2010 in honor of Mr. Spicer. He passed away in the early 2000s, and we had been just doing this competition, and then in 2018, a person from the Tennessee Arts Commission that used to work with Mr. Spicer many years ago said, you know, we don't have a Tennessee State Buckdance Championship. Other states do. We don't. And it needs to happen in Dickson, because that's Mr. Spicer's who kind of, you know, made it famous and did his thing. And so I said, well, I don't know how to do that. And he said, well, just contact your state legislature later. So I did. I called Mary Littleton and told her what I wanted to do. And she thought it was a great idea. And she and her office just took it and ran with it. And in early 2019, the state legislature signed it, and then Governor Bill Lee signed it. And so we actually have a signed proclamation proclaiming that we are the State Buckdance Championship.
That is simply fantastic, Sarah. Now, when you first started this, how was the turnout? Because I tell people, if I start something like this, I'm always afraid that nobody shows up because I don't have any friends. How was the first year that you guys did this?
Well, the first year was 2010, and it was slated to be the first weekend in May. We all know what happened that first weekend in May. We had the big flood. And so it was postponed until June. And there was a lot of changes that had to be made, because we were being held at that time in conjunction with Dickson County's Old Timers Day. And of course, that was canceled. So we went ahead and held our competition in June. And it was okay. I mean, we've always had a great crowd. We do expect it to grow now that we are the state championship, because when you're in this world of buck dance clogging that we're in, people want that state championship, you know, if they've got it. You know, there's one in Kentucky, there's one in Alabama, there's North Carolina. There's several clogging organizations that have it. So people will actually travel to win that state championship.
That is so cool. What a great backstory. I'm so glad it's going well. All right. So again, just show up on basically just show up Saturday.
Just come Saturday, bring your chairs, and a pop-up canopy if you want to. Like I said, we are in conjunction with the Dickson Street Festival, so we will have some food booths down there at our locale, and that they can get, a bite to eat, some water, whatever. But you just bring your chairs, sit down, have a good time, and if you want to dance, anybody can dance.
Right.
Sign up for the competition. We have prize money. We have some great sponsors this year from Dickson County. So there is prize money. The actual individual categories pay out first, second, and third. It's 150 and 25. And then if you win the state championship, you get a beautiful plaque that was made by a local artist here in Tennessee in Humphreys County by the name of John Tyler. And it's got it's a beautiful hand wooden plaque, the shape of Tennessee with our logo and the winning saying on there. And you get $200 more. Then the square dance teams are, like I said, there's 2 categories and they win 300, 200, and 100. So if you can dance, you want to come dance. But if you just want to come watch, it's going to be some great entertainment all day long. About 2:00, we're going to take a little intermission for our judges and our band, and have another band play, Sugar Ridge Bluegrass, and the audience can get up on stage, do a little 2-step, and do a little buck dance and whatever they want to do. Our judges this year, we have an Opry dancer that's going to come and judge, Mr. Daniel Bell. We have Miss Sandra Deal, who is also a banjo picker, and the reigning Tennessee state champion, Mr. Randy Sullivan, who is a native of Tennessee, and he won last year. He's just phenomenal. He dances just like Mr. Spicer.
Wow. Are you going to dance, Sarah?
I'm pretty busy that day. We'll see.
You got it. You only said 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds on Saturday to dance.
Yeah, I won't compete though. But my 14-year-old and my 10-year-old will be competing.
Oh, well, good then. That's fantastic. Good for you. What time should people get down there on Saturday?
I would get down there at least by 11:30 if you're just coming to watch. Like I said, if you're coming to sign up, we open it at 11. But you want to get there. There'll be a lot of traffic in Dickson that day because of the street festival.
Right.
So you want to get down there and get a parking spot and be able to, come in. Like I said, it's located down there on South Main, and it's like right between Walnut and the next street over. I can't remember what the name of that street is, but there should be plenty of parking all around and people to direct you if you need help. And there's lots of stuff going on up there at the street festival and everything, but it's, it will probably go till about 4:30 or 5:00 and wrap it up then.
Beautiful. Sarah, thank you for this information. I had no idea. I appreciate you reaching out to me. We'll blast this segment out and let people know what's going on Saturday in Dickson. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Sarah Fennell, that is the Robert Spicer Tennessee State Buck Dance Championship happening this Saturday over in Dickson.